ticking. The time's different on a globe where every soul trying to survive in it. That's the main concern. Whole hood celebrate when the tables turn, you see. Feels like I'm on the cusp. Great forever, forever's not long enough. It's just
Here we go. Green to Durant. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Inside, he scores.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. It's blocked by Boogie.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Here's a chance from long range. Knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball.
And a putback slam.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
Goes to the left side. Runner's good there. What more does this guy have to prove?
He has everything to prove because he's not trying to prove it to you behind the screen, watching this game, playing this game. He's trying to prove it to himself, Kevin Durant, every day that he is the greatest to ever put on an NBA uniform.
Turned away by Cousins.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Lets it fly from long range, buries the three. He's too good to leave that open.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jacking back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Tatum. Man, that was a tough shot.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
It's Curry controlling the offense. Fires the three. Well, their first three, and they're right back in it within a possession in this first quarter.
Well, I don't want to live in the past, but if you got a couple of those to drop earlier, you could have had a nice lead. Now, we got dogfight.
Going to launch beyond the arc. 9 points for him to start the game. He's hit 3 threes in this first quarter. Lights out from downtown.
And defensively, you have to stay in these guys' pocket. Force him to be a driver rather than a shooter.
Green to Durant. To Curry. Gets it to go. Didn't have many choices there. Lets it fly.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
To Horford. Shot by Horford won't go. Durant with the basketball up top. Down 4. Stuffs it down with authority. He dared them to get in the way.
So many players try to get pretty with the game. They want to dance. They want to do all these tricks. Maybe a God Shamdad. But sometimes you got to revert back to the old school style of the way we play the game. Just put your head down and stop me if you can.
And Gordon Hayward, zero hesitation as he knocks it down for 3.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to your stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
And Stephen Curry. We say it time and time again. Not much the defense could have done there.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
change up his lineup. Celtics have it. Rozier rocking the rim. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Curry to Thompson. He's looking for that touch.
You see, Ed, this is what the refs need to start calling. The defender hit the shooter right around the waist, which made him lunge into his shot and took away all of his concentration for it.
Durant. It's rebounded by the Celtics. Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it. Defense forces the turnover, and it leads to points.
Had a difficult first quarter. Couldn't really find his rhythm, but you got 3 more left to play.
Hayward to Marcus Morris. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Warriors have the basketball. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
The free throw is good. It's back to a 1-point game. Rozier with it. His team up by 1. To Hayward. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
Knocked loose. Deep 3 at the buzzer. We played one here at TD Garden with the Celtics on top. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching on to the second quarter. Jay, I don't know if we're going to see quite that level of offensive production that we saw to start this one.
Well, the offense is hitting on all cylinders. Great ball movement, great shooting, great passing. But my goodness, has the defense been horrific. Can we do something about that, please, in the second quarter?
Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Fires the 3. Good for 3.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
Not that time. He missed it. The follow won't go either. The drive right to the basket. He wants it at the rim and scores.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Good as he finishes off the 3-point play. They're back within a bucket. Boston with the basketball to Marcus Morris. And stuffs it down.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Beyond the arc for 3. to Marcus Smart. Throws it down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
From long range, he continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Livingston driving, but his shot won't go down. It goes down. He improvises and scores.
This is so mental. Trust me. Some nights you get poor effort defensively. You can't make any shots.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. And scores. Curry, no doubt, is a transformative player. Some say for the worst. Is there too much of a reliance on the three-point shot at all levels?
No, we're watching the game evolve, and Stephen Curry has been critical in changing the narrative. But I want kids at home to recognize that they see the finished product. They see somebody who makes 1,000 jumpers a day. And I love what Team USA is doing when they talk about removing the three-point line. It's imperative that kids have the right mechanics. If you have the right mechanics, your range will take care of itself.
Irving to Hayward. With another basket there.
And while the ball was still in his hands, a sidestep throws a defender off. People aren't used to seeing that type of footwork.
And Steph Curry dials in from 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
2 minutes remaining in the second.
Irving to Hayward. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. To Thompson, gets it in the left corner. Curry, that's off the side of the rim, no good. Into the front court, it's Irving. They lead it, 4-point game. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Curry buries it.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look. I got him. Let's go.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. And scores, plus the foul. Draymond Green with a chance at 3 coming up at the line.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
It down at the line. Kyrie with the rock. To Horford. Layup goes down. Well done.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Curry. That's rebounded by Kyrie. Irving with the basketball. 2-point advantage. Horford. Shot no good.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Number 23.
Irving into the front court. All tied as we march towards halftime. Irving Buries it. It's a three.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip. And when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And, Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Durant, top shot. He hits.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. 4-3. And Kyrie Irving, odds are he hits that 9 times out of 10. Wide open three is good.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
That misses with a second to go. First half comes to an end. The Celtics have the lead.
Back to it.
Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Hayward to Horford. Rejected by Thompson.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys down 3. To Curry. For 3. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
Inside, he scores. If he keeps playing like this, we all may believe that the earth is indeed flat.
And that's what you love about Kyrie. He's constantly probing. He's probing on the court by maintaining his dribble, and then also probing off the court with saying lines like the earth is flat. The fact that that was on the cover of every magazine, the headline of every social media title, goes to show you that Kyrie is great at hijacking your amygdala both on and off the court.
To Durant. Runner's good there.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Celtics out. Irving. Tatum. Not done yet. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ball game.
Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Here's Curry with it up top. They're down 3. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Hayward. Oh, he couldn't get it to go.
When you have cold shooting like this in the second half, you have to find other ways to score than just relying on the three-point shot. Maybe try turning that corner off that PNR and getting to the rack.
To Marcus Smart. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Gets to the basket and scores.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Curry. Another chance. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of it.
Ball's controlled by Boston. Irving to Marcus Smart. Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim. Short.
Welcome to the roller coaster ride of basketball. Just because you are knocking down those open looks in the first half doesn't mean you're going to knock them down all game long.
Here's Irving into the front court. His guys now trailing by a point. Got it.
Jaylen Brown really coming into his own. The 3rd overall pick a couple of years ago. He saw his points per game go up drastically. Plus, he is one of the few people in the East that has the versatility to guard LeBron James.
Ah, the monster stuff.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Irving to Horford. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
This 11-year veteran has emerged as a uniquely stabilizing force for any team he plays on. He may not ever win a prize for his fiery oratory, but his steady demeanor is part of what makes him invaluable.
Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it. Curry. To Cousins. And counted at the rim.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Kyrie across the timeline. His guys now down by a point. And count the basket. Now the Warriors going to call a timeout as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game. He's going to play the matchup. Brad Stevens making some moves. Curry. Textbook defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Warriors basketball to Green. Lets it fly from long range. And Draymond Green thrives in these spots. Hand in his face, he still knocks it down.
The post-shot confidence is everything. He's still running down the court, holding his extension.
Curling inside to the rim. Lays it up and in.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Curry with the basketball. His group now down 2. Got it to go. And the foul. Get off the tracks. The train's coming through.
So many times we get on a defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen. Tensions.
Missed the foul shot. To Irving. Rozier buries it on the catch and shoot.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Possession lies with Golden State. Curry. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Stuffs it down with authority. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first 3 have lived up to the bill.
Finishing inside the paint on that one. Now with 3 at the buzzer. That right there, Jay, his 8th 3 of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his...
All even through 3 quarters. Who can pull away as we get started here in the 4th? Curry into the front court. All even here in the 4th. That's off the side of the rim. No good. To Marcus Smart. Swings it. Banks it in for 2.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Curry has it. Fires the 3. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Hayward. To Marcus Smart. Going along. Beyond the arc. If he's hitting shots, it could be a long night.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough 2s, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Curry, the hot night continues. He's hit 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
Oh, they call the foul, Jay.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Hayward. It's blocked by Boogie.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Tatum. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
To Thompson. Fires the 3. Count the triple. Irving brings the ball up court. to Marcus Smart. Beyond the arc for three. Marcus Smart forcing that one. Well defended. To Green. Whoa! What a finish!
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Irving to Marcus Smart. Too much contact, and free throws coming.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
First one goes down. Able to convert on both free throws. Cousins. Not that time. He misses. Into the front court. It's Irving. Leads a bucket. Oh, a whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Irving. Yes.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse and kick out for, guess what, another one.
Takes advantage inside after the miss from the perimeter.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
From long range, off the mark. Smart shot right there. Shot's no good. Smart shot, no good. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's not his range. It's no good. Nice finish at the rim.
That's what you like. That rip through right into the shot. That's smooth.
Have to respect all elements of his game. And too much contact.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Steve Kerr making some changes to his lineup. Irving to Marcus Smart. Oh, stolen by the Warriors.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
Nice pass to set things up. Durant. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
This is why I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
It's Golden State basketball. Curry. Oh, could have sealed it, but it's no good. To Horford. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
An easy two, get back on defense.
Curry. Wild shot there, predictably misses. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Did you see that change of direction mid-fight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Flushes it home.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To Marcus Smart. Has a look. Count the basket. They gave him a look, and why not?
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Durant. And he knocks it down, Jay.
It is extremely prevalent right now for three-point shooters because of the skill set at every position is that versatile. Even your 5s and 4s can knock down threes at a high clip.
It's a world of great three-point shooters and great three-point shooting teams. And he finishes at the rim.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. Cousins up to block the shot. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Irving. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there. Durant across the timeline. His guys down 3. And count the basket inside.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
He has certainly been on target from downtown. He's 4 of 5 from three-point range. Let me tell you why.
He's been receiving his passes on time and on target. Give the passer some credit in this scenario as well.
It's a victory here for the Celtics as they win this one by 4.
That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.